It looks like my partner's let me know that I was muted all that whole time. I do apologise, guys. This is why it's nice to have someone to check, see if you're doing the right thing. So I'm going to start again. Welcome to the stream. My name is Troublesome1234. I didn't realise I was muted because I had it muted a second ago, because you have people living in the house with you and they don't want to be caught in the microphone when they're doing their own thing. I forgot to press the unmute button. Off to a stellar start tonight. My name is Treble. Tonight I'm doing a bit of a concert for you. I use Looper. I use RC300 Boss RC300 Looper. I basically just going to chill out, play some tunes. Most of it's improv, most of it's made up. We'll do some covers as well. We might even do a spinner. I have this little spinner thing that has options of original cover and even question time where we can get talking and get to know each other and yeah, that's pretty much what's going to be happening tonight. I've already done a stream earlier today over on Twitch, and so I'm going to be here tonight just kind of mellowing out and giving you that concert. So I'm going to continue on with this piece, and I'll see you guys at the end of it. So bear with me. I'm still also trying to do a few things here so I can see if there is any chat over there on the old YouTube as well. So it was a little bit of a rush to get here tonight. I do apologise, guys. There's a lot going on at the moment, so bear with me. You know what? I'll figure it out. YouTube people, I can't see your chat. I'll figure it out in a second. Let's get this piece going, and I'll talk to you at the end of this piece. Thanks very much, Pike, for sending through that cassette. Much appreciation. So I think I feel better now. Like, you know, when you start something and like just small little things just kind of go wrong. That's commonplace for me when I'm doing this. Like, for instance, right now, there it is. I knew I had a drink somewhere, a bit of water. Looks like a Canada Dry. I live in Canada, by the way. I'm from Tasmania, Australia, but I live over in Canada. It's quite beautiful over here. It's quite beautiful back home as well. No matter where you are in the world right now, I hope you're safe. I hope you're doing all the good things, so that way other people can be safe. I know I have been myself. It's been quite. Luckily, you know, I can do my job. You know, I can do my job remote, which is pretty awesome. And next, as well as I think they're launching Sessions now. I think they have an app called Sessions. It looks pretty cool. I just literally, this is kind of the reason why I was late, because I just discovered there's a whole new app called Sessions, and it looks pretty cool. And yeah, I was trying to work it out, how to get my personal profile, my performer profile onto that app. That's part of the reason why I was late. I still haven't worked it out. And for instance, like, I've still got a few things that happened that I haven't turned off yet. So admittedly, I'm rushing a bit today. So I do apologise for that lack of having things set up and correct. So give me a second here, just while I just get a few things set up, and then we'll crank on with whatever it was that I was just making up on the fly just then. So I'm going to get rid of that. And look, welcome. I have a supportive community. That's from the Twitch streams. I have a really great community over at Twitch, and I hope to develop the same thing here through YouTube and also on Next. Now, I also still got to get my YouTube thing up and running as well. So bear with me again. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me, I'm trying to find a piece of my mind. Wow, I try to figure out how to chat to you on YouTube. Do I go to my channel? Do I find the live spot where I'm broadcasting from? Maybe I just go to my own stream and jump in there. You know what I mean? Maybe I do that now. I'm going to try to find somehow how to chat to all of you there in the chat room. So bear with me as I look. This is taking me way longer than it should have took, but I'm slowly trying to work out where to go. Right, I think I found no. I'm still looking. I thought I found the chat, but nah, I screwed it up. Should I go back? I don't know how to find the chat room for YouTube. I cannot find it. It's driving me insane as I get there and try to shift the blame to the fact that I can't find things in the menu. Look, here we go. I found my own stream. I'm just going to mute. I'm just going to mute my own stream and then just look in the chat there. So if you're chatting, I've now got my own stream up just so that way I can see the chat. So welcome to everyone on YouTube. I can now see your chat if you are there. Feel free to say hi. If I've missed anything before this, I've missed it. I'm sorry. That's just me making absolutely big blunders up there and not kind of doing the things properly. So yeah, I do apologise. I kind of wish I had like at this point 3 monitors. You think 2's enough? Like you think 2's good, and then you realise, wow, you know, we need a lot more than that. We need 5 or 6, maybe 8 monitors because 2's just like, it's still a lot to fit on there. It's kind of interesting. I wish I could show you guys kind of, well, I kind of could actually show you how much is there, but I also don't want to give away details. So I can see the chat now for those people at YouTube. Can I see the next music chat? That's the next one I need to do. And try and get you guys onto a spot where I can see both chats as we are going on there. All right. I've got to make that one big. All right, we're getting somewhere. Platzi, I can see Platzi over on Next Music. Thank you for saying hi as I get here and try to struggle to work out where the chats are. So now I've got Next Music there, which is fantastic. And what's that? I've actually even found the one for YouTube as well. Look, I'm on fire. I've actually worked 2 things out now. That means I'm killing it. That means things are going well. What I'm gonna do is try to find a way now. Like, do you guys have that thing where you got Windows 10 and you try to minimize a window so you can put it next to another one, so you can have like 2 separate things, but and then it keeps automatically expanding out to a full screen tab for you. And you don't want a full screen tab. You want a small tab so that way you can, get multiple things on your monitor. But the computer says no. Computer says no, and that's currently my life right now. So then you kind of gives you an idea of the struggles I was just having. All right, I think I'm good. I think I've got that sorted. I think I'm actually good now. I feel like I accomplished something I should have accomplished before I jumped on to do tunes to you. But such is life, and such is a bit of the stressing out look that you got to see there. Let's keep jamming. Thanks for the follow, Spades. So let me now. Actually, I can see the windows. I can see the two chats. I feel a lot more confident now. I'm not stressing about the 500 million windows. I feel a lot better. So welcome to everyone over at YouTube. Welcome to everyone from over at Next. It's good to see you. It's good to have you here. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves as well. Feel free. In fact, let's get a question. Let's get a question out there, so that way we can actually get some conversation going. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up this lovely little random question generator, which I just found on the net. And, it's a browser source sort of thing, whatever it is. And we're going to ask a question. We're going to ask a question. I don't even know. It's random. I don't know. I don't know what that question is going to be. Let's find out. Here we go. What's the best piece of advice you ever received? For me, the best piece of advice you ever received. Make sure you're organized before you go onto a live stream. Make sure you give yourself sufficient time to prep Windows and work out how computers work before you go live on stream. That was a good advice that I received at one point. What about you? What's the best piece of advice that you have ever received? Let me know in the chat. Just throw it into the chat. Let me know just where you're at. What best piece of advice you've ever received? What is it? What is it? I'm curious. We'll find out, I guess. So that's a random question generator. So what's the best piece of advice you ever received? If you want to chat, that's a good one to talk about. What other advice have I received? I've received advice on many things. You get lots of unsolicited advice. Have you guys ever received that before? Good unsolicited advice. I've been guilty of doing that myself at times, not intentionally, just because I don't think. So anyway, we're going to jump into another piece. I'm just being a little bit silly, guys. A little bit silly with you tonight, but we're going to jump into another piece. It was definitely for me a bit of a scramble tonight getting on, and for me, I don't know about you guys, I get tons of anxiety when I'm not doing the right thing at the right time. So I felt a bit bad there, not being on top of my game. But from here on in, what we're going to do, there's a couple of things. We're going to do some covers. We're going to do some originals. We're going to have certain jams, like you just heard there, which will flow from one jam to another jam, connecting them together. But there's a fun little thing I want to start us off with right now to make up for all those blunders. And we're going to do a bit of a spin that wheel. Now, this is something typically I would do on Twitch, but I want to bring it in just now to give you guys. So you can see the randomness that we're about to have here. So first of all, welcome guys. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the game. So for spin that wheel, it's really important. It's really important that you get this drum roll. And you got to do the line of, are you ready guys? For spin that wheel. And then I got to do this really awkward reach because I got to try to find the menu for it. And then I do this. We just did a question. Do it again. Do it again. We've already done the question. We did the question. Go again. Cover. I'm going to do a cover for you. That's what that means. Now, so that's that you just played. Spin that wheel. Lots of interactive, fun games on Twitch that I try to get people engaged. But here's a bit more of a concert. So I'm just going to use this occasionally to work out. If I'm not sure what to do next, I'm going to use this here to pick something for you. So we're going to do a cover. That can go away. And the cover we're going to start off with today is going to be the fantastic song that I'm just scrolling up to right now. Let's go with Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. Shape of You by Ed Sheeran is going to be the piece we do today. All right, I'm going to do an instrumental in this one, so I'll see you at the end or maybe halfway through. We'll see how we go. So thank you very much, Platsy, and thanks for the follow. I appreciate the follow. So did you guys like the wheel? I don't think I've really done it that much on Next before. It's very much a Twitch sort of thing. Twitch is more of my hang out and chat sort of ones. These ones here, I kind of like to do a bit of a concert. You would be very confused though, because I've been chatting this whole time. Let's play. push and push and push and pull. Yeah. I'm in love with the shape of you. With you, I am in love with you. I'm in love with the shape of you. All right, so that was a bit of a rendition of Ed Sheeran's Shape of You. I don't do my covers the same anytime. I do improv. I love improv. So that's where everything here is just made up as I go through. Now, I've played that song before. I've played those chords before, but I try and play them differently every time. And then I try and imagine different sounds. I use different things that I don't normally do. And I try and do it on the fly so it sounds like a cohesive song from the start to the end, all that sort of stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I am super thirsty right now. So I'm just going to take a second here to apparently let my camera focus because it looks really unfocused right now. There, it's focused back again. And then I'm just going to have a little bit of a sip of this and ask how you guys are doing. How are you all? How is everyone? Let me get my chats open here so I can see them both and see how you guys are doing. How's your? What time are you like? Are you evening? Are you daytime watching? Are you morning watching? Late night watching? 3 o'clock in the morning watching? What time you guys got? Where's everyone from? Cheers. This is Canada Dry bottle being reused for water because apparently I don't want to use I do have some glass. You know when you don't trust yourself? Like I'm normally pretty good, but you know, like there's a lot of things happening here, and I can just imagine myself hitting that glass. And then there's lots of electrics around, and then that glass kind of going places and fun things, maybe for some sadistic people to watch. Not so fun things for the person that's experienced electrocution, and also getting lots of gear damage. So hence why I've gone for the reused Canada Dry bottle. Canada Dry, I drink it. Imagine if I was getting sponsored. I'm not getting sponsored. But at least I'm starting to get work on it. So Canada Dry, if you like that little sponsorship there. Anyway. I don't know. Let's get into another piece. Did you enjoy that? That was a cover. So what I'm going to do for the next one is something a little bit different. Not a lot different. Well, yeah, I guess it's still looping, but I like improv. And I'm going to show you how improv, you might ask, treble. That's my name, Troublesome, 1, 2, 3, 4, or Troublesome. Treble for short because troublesome's a long word. You want to shorten it. You might say treble. You might say, hey, just how random do you actually get? Like, how random do you go on your things? I hear you ask. You're all asking that. The chats are going off. That's at least the last 10 messages I've seen. And I'll tell you how random I go. I go to this site here. I'm going to spruik it because it's been really handy for me. Chord.com. Once again, not sponsored, but chord.com. All modes. Random key? Sure. Why not? Generate it. Oh, okay. A, D, G major 7, F sharp minor 7. There's our next piece. We're going to do a song using those chords. I'm already scared. Let's see what they're going to be like. Let's see if they're going to be any good. So hopefully they work well together. And sometimes I like to get inspired, so I might do a different beat. But everything from here on in is all improv. We're just making it up. And I used to do a lot of reading of music, and I know how to read music quite well. But this is my what I love to do to be able to kind of follow what I call my heart song, which means, like for instance, I won't lie to you, I'm full of anxiety right now and stress because there's lots of things that went wrong at the start of the stream, and it's really hard. I don't know about you guys, but when you have anxiety, everything goes wrong from there on in. I had about 20 million things that went wrong. The whole time though, what I'm trying to do is that then use that energy to put into the song. And the fact that I did feel that at the start, when I'm going through the song, I think about those things and I try and put it into the music or what have you, so that way my ideas are different every time. Because if you're ever angry, for instance, you think differently. Your mind fires differently. If you're happy, your mind fires differently. So if you're in each of these different modes, no matter where you're at, I'm stressed a little bit because I had a few issues. I'm going to try and channel that into my music now, so that way I probably won't look at the screen. I'll probably just completely tune out. so that way I can get in my own headspace and get to a more confident part where when I'm talking to you, I'm not like stressing out about, things like anxiety sort of things when you're chatting to someone. And that's how I deal with it. I don't know how you deal with it if you guys have experienced that sort of stuff, but that's how I deal with it. And I'm going to go in and deal with it now with some damn jamming. So I don't know why my screen looks fuzzy. It's not focused. Everything's going wrong. You don't need to look at me anyway. I'm going to smash some music for you. Let's smash some music. The chords that we're going to do are, what was it again? Nope, that's not it. That's the 500 different other menus I just opened. Man, this guy's good. He knows what's going on. A, D, G, major 7, F sharp minor 7. So that's the chords that we're going to do. We're going to use those random chords right now to jam. I think I've really enjoyed how this one's turned out. I quite like that little guitar line. So for those that joined us maybe halfway through what is happening right now, I'm going to show you what just kind of occurred. We went to a random chord generator. I hit generate. It gave me these really nice chords. And then I started to do a loop and put it together and came up with whatever this. But I want to jam more on it. It's a really sweet. It's a sweet beat. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Like, I never know what I'm going to do with them before I start, but I'm pretty happy with that one actually. You know, I can't say that for every single song I do, but I really like this a guitar line with it. I think it works really nicely. So I don't know. I'm pretty happy with that for the moment, I think. So all right. Anyway, let's have that in the background actually while I quickly. I want to just, once again, I've got to work out a different system for when I come on to sessions/next/YouTube here. Because what happens is to go on to Next Music, which has now got a new app out called Sessions. I've only just downloaded, which is why I'm really behind, because I was pretty excited about it. It looks pretty sweet and pretty cool little thing. So I was checking it out, and it's a lot more user friendly, I'll say, than the previous app. And it's more for musicians rather than just being for there's a game attached to the other one. So if you're on Next Music and you want to just come see streams, and you want to just like connect to the streamers, download the new app. Though with that said, I have to still look again, because the reason why it took me so long is because I found it on my phone, but then I couldn't find it on my partner's. So I don't know. There's something I'm missing. There's something that's not right that I need to work out, and that's what took me a while. And so I was a little bit rattled even before I came on, because I couldn't figure out how to get my. I haven't had enough time. I was rushed because I had another stream that I had about 40 minutes between Twitch stream and this stream, so I was kind of in a rush. And you got to change a few things over. So talking about changing a few things over, there's a few things that right now that I haven't turned on for Next, and I think if I turn them on now, you can see that someone sent through some vibe. You can see it's got song request as well, so you can actually request a song from me tonight. I've enabled the song request. Now here's another thing, I don't know where exactly to find it on the app. So if you know where to find it on the app and can describe it to someone the best that you can in the chat, that'd be really awesome. For those on YouTube, just so you're aware, I'm streaming over to Next Music, which is I think going out to the other new streaming service as well. I've got trying to manage these chats, so it's a wrestling match. It's a wrestling match to try and get it sorted. So hence why I'm a little bit scattered. Sorry guys, to try and work that out. But I think we're good now. I think I can see all the chats. While I was talking to you, I was distracting you, so I can get up the things that I need to get up, so I can see both chats. In fact, right, if I put that one there and that one over there, I think I'm actually even better than I was a second ago. Okay, that's heaps better. I can now see. I keep saying that. Does anyone know how to stop a window from automatically snapping onto the a full screen? That's what keeps throwing me. I keep having it right, and then it decides that it wants to play up with me and try to make it into a full screen thing. I don't know how. I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure there's a menu, but right now when you're in the middle of this, it's kind of hard to work out. So I'm going to leave it how it is for the moment. So my name is Treble for those who are joining me, and I'm slowly having a mental breakdown trying to fix all the problems on air. Welcome to this stream as I go down the rabbit hole of the psyche of someone who should be more prepared and I'm jumping on. Welcome. No, what we're doing, I'm doing a bunch of music today. I'm going between covers, originals. In fact, what we're going to do, we're going to spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel right now. So this is a pretty fun little thing I like to do, where I go over to here and I bring up a wheel. There's a wheel. Look that way. There's a wheel there. Because where there's a will, there's a way to play music. And in fact, this terrible. There's a cover. If it goes on cover, I'll do a cover song for you. If it goes to an original, I'll do that for you. If it goes on question, we're going to ask a question that you can answer while I'm playing the music, and you can have a chat about it in the chat, have a conversation, have different opinions, keep it all friendly and nice, of course, but it's all, the questions are good questions. So so here's what we're going to do. We're going to spin that wheel. We're going to spin that wheel. Yes, we are. Get in there. Come on, Will. You can do this. There we go. I got it going. So let's go get one of those questions, and then we're going to do what we're going to do is we're going to do a cover up next, and you're going to answer the question, if you like, while I'm doing the cover. So I'm going to quickly refresh this again. So I'm going to go click for question. What's the worst movie you've ever seen? The question is, what's the worst movie you've ever seen? So if you're someone who typically struggles to chat in chat, so I get you. This gives you a conversation to chat about. So what's the worst movie you've ever seen? This is an important question for science. I must have the answer. The worst movie you've ever seen. For me, what is my answer to this one? You know what? I'm going to try and have a think about it while I play throughout the piece. Worst movie I've ever seen. I don't know. I've watched more TV series lately. I'll have a think about it. I might come up with an answer myself. It is hard, isn't it? It's hard to think on the spot. So there's some bad ones I've seen. But would that be the worst? The term worst means there's the worst. No, I can't think of what one will be the worst. So what we're going to do up next is a cover. Let's get rid of that spinner. It's gone. Don't want it anymore. Farewell. Farewell, spinner. Forever left the stratosphere. And we're going to do another song. Let's do a bit of... you know what? Let's do... This is a nice one. We're going to do a bit of Champagne Supernova. But I'm going to do it, of course, differently every time. So we'll find out how I'm going to do it together in just a moment. So this has been an interpreted version of Champagne Supernova instrumental, and kind of just jamming away with it. I do it differently every time. I always try and change it up every single time. So everything you hear in there, it's not rehearsed. It's all kind of improv around the song. A few things, ideas I've doing different sort of styles, and I like to change the styles of music up and kind of to put my own little touch onto it. You know, my own interpretation, my own spin to it. So hopefully you enjoyed that. So you know what? I was gonna say talk about spins. We should do the spin, but no, I'm gonna go with my heart song here. On the next one, I'm gonna do a random chord generator piece, and I'm gonna make this one kind of go between. I might start at random chord, and then I might just take it to places that I don't even know yet, because I'm just gonna follow wherever I want to kind of go with the music. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about this right here. It's a random chord generator. That's where I hit generate, and it gives me it gave me B and F sharp. There we go. B and F sharp. 2 chords. B and F sharp. All right. 2 chord song coming your way. It might change halfway through. This might be a nice long one to settle back if you're cooking at home, if you're doing some reading or whatever you're doing. Might have it in the background. This would be a good background one for you. I hope. I haven't made it yet, so we'll find out in a second. It's a bit boppy already, isn't it? It'll be fun. I think it's going to be a fun one to put together. I'm looking forward to find out where I'll go with this. Thank you very much for sending through the love there over on the next platform, Flash Flutter. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. If you guys do enjoy what you're hearing, this is all improv. Things like the love, like Flash Flutter sent through with a peace sign, all those little emotes that you have there. What that does is it's like busking. That converts to money for me. So it doesn't cost much, but a little bit helps. A little bit helps a lot. If you enjoy what I do, a follow is always good as well. And so any of that sort of stuff, guys, I appreciate it. It's my way of visually seeing you kind of applauding. Or kind of words, if you like, or actually do, like, you can do emotes. If you can do emotes, I think you can probably do emotes if you enjoy what you're hearing. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going. I don't know where this is going. I'm just making it up. I'm having fun. Hopefully you guys are as well. I'm going to continue to have some fun with this. Feel free to lurk and have it in the background while you go about doing stuff. See you at the end. I'm going to try and use this kazoo for a bit of fun, guys. I'm just having fun. Hopefully you guys are having fun as well. Thanks for Flash Flutter for those loves that you sent through in the form of emotes. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that. Jeremy SCHM, thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. Ring 308-913-9949. Thanks for the follow. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I'm just jumping between random chord generator. If you just joined us, let me kind of show you how we started this whole piece. Let's just start it with a random chord generated pattern. And this is our second or third one I think we're on for this song. And I'm just making stuff up and just jamming. Hopefully you're enjoying. I'm just kind of getting lost in my own mindset. I had a lot of technical issues when I first came on today, and I think kind of get out of my own head and put it onto the music is what I need to be able to avoid overthinking things, all that sort of stuff. And getting anxiety filled because things have gone wrong on the tech side of things. So I need to just chill out, and that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully that brings some alright music for you to listen to. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing that. Sounds like a plan.
Who would have thought this would transition to something like Sweet Home Alabama sort of feel? I wasn't expecting it. This is what I enjoy about doing music, guys, is being in the moment, and also trying to apply it to my real life as well, trying to be in the moment in real life, which is always, it's hard sometimes. It's hard. It's hard to get there, especially when people are dealing with stress. Everyone in the world's dealing with stress right now. You know, there's a lot of things that have to change. A lot of my work, I lost 2 jobs, for the meantime until it all blows over. I've now picked this up full time between here and these other platforms, as well as teaching my students online. I'm trying to get a bit online business now going. Like, I did this, started this as a hobby, and it's kind of gone more than that, I think, now, because especially because of everything that's going on. So any support you do show me, any encouraging words that I'm on the right path, doing the right things that you think are worth listening to, means a lot to me, because I didn't do a lot of this before I started streaming, and technology-wise and even music-wise, my background's from playing in the Australian Army Band for about 8 years as a reservist, and I'm a music teacher by trade. I've been teaching in schools for over 12 plus years, and privately for a long time. So doing this sort of stuff is a good release. It's a good chance to get your head out of the theory and kind of just play. And if you enjoy what I do, I'm glad you're here listening. So I'm going to keep going with this. It's going to keep transitioning in a minute. We'll finish this one off in fact, I'll finish this one off in a second, and we'll start a new one in just a moment. That was a bit of a jam. What was that, about 15, 20 minutes of jamming? I don't know. Felt like a while. A few different songs in there. I had lots of fun. Do you guys enjoy it? All right, I think it's time for me to get a quick little drink of water.
Let's ask. I'm going to put a question out there. I'm going to keep doing these little random questions. Not the one that you see first of all. You can answer that if you want. What's the worst movie you've ever seen? But the one I want to go for is a random one. We had that before. Who are some of your heroes? Who are some of your heroes? Well, I have a little sip of water. I need like a little ticking. Have a think about. Who are some of your heroes? What am I doing? This works perfectly with it though. Sounds like just a real game show. Who? Ladies and gentlemen, please answer. Who are some of your heroes? For 10 points in the chats of all the streams. And down with that. What you got? What you doing? I kind of want to start another song now with that little beat. All right. Who are some of your heroes? Right now, there's a few heroes out there that I really appreciate. Those people who work in the front lines or supporting or continue to work, especially in the hospitals, in the health systems, to beat COVID-19. I applaud you. Thank you very much. I'll end up getting teary about it if I go into it more, because sincerely, thank you. It is scary, guys. Isn't that what's going on at the moment? I don't want to. We're here to distract, but just know that there's a lot of positives. There's a lot of really good things that can come out of this if we approach it right, and maybe we can come into a new world that we can all. It's a little bit. We're all. You know when you go through a shared experience with someone, and they become your best buds because you've gone through a shared experience. This is the world shared experience right now. Hopefully, we all become best buds. But at least here we are. Let's keep jamming. So what I'm going to do is a cover up for the next one. I'm just going to go through my list here. Now, there is the requests are open. You can request some songs. You can do the thing called the requests. In the meantime, I'm going to do a song for you. Let's do... this is fun to do. Dance Monkey by Tones and I want to sing it. Now, my vocals are a work in progress, and my throat's been sore for a while now. I didn't get the fever and such, but I've been self-isolated now for a while. And just to try and make sure I do all the right things. So, This is a fun one. I'm going to try and sing. I'm going to give it a go. Just bear in mind that my vocals are a work in progress. With that said, I occasionally do okay. And you know when you listen to yourself, you're like, yeah, you know what, you did all right there. And the other ones, you're like, jeez. Hopefully we got the do okay one today. But let's give it a go. Let's quickly get my music up that I need to get up, and we're going to do a little bit of Dance Monkey by Tones and I. I could also do it differently every time though. I do it differently on purpose. I don't want to do it this. I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to do my own way. Do it in my own way. Whatever comes naturally. Let's smash it. my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dance again now. Oh my God. Oh my God now. Oh my God. They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Oh, take my hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead when I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Oh, I see you every time. And oh, I like your style. You make me wanna try. And now I beg to see you just a dance, just one more time. So I say, dance for me, dance. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say move, ay. When you're done, I'll make you do it. You're gonna do it all again now. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hand, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Don't do that at the moment, by the way. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. And you just beg to see me dance one more time. I see you every time. And I like your style. You make me wanna try. And now I I beg to see you dance just one more time. So I say, dance for me, dance for me. Oh, 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 yeah. Never seen anybody do the things you do. You do before they say I move for me, When you're done, we'll do it all again, yeah, now, yeah. We'll do it all again now. You hear me say, hey, we'll do it all again now. We're gonna, whoa. I beg to see ya, beg to you. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, dance again now. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. All right. Oh my God. That was my interpretation of Dance Monkey in that moment. I do it different every time, guys. Every time. Different every time. I'd never done it exactly like that before with a dun, 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 and I like it. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Now, I'm just going to take a quick second here. Because there is a new app out at the moment. It's called Sessions, which runs from Next Music, which is what you guys are watching from one of the platforms. I want to see. I only got it at the start of. I didn't realise it existed. It was just like a few minutes before the stream. I want to see if it's coming through, all that sort of stuff. Okay, it tells you how many people are in there. That's really cool. It kind of gives you goes to a new app. That's kind of cool. What has it got in there? It's got chat. Cool. Chat works. Let's see what's different. Oh, cool. There you go. You can request a song. I wasn't sure how to find it. On the new app, it's really easy. It's like there's like a little menu you go to. It's pretty easy to get to. If you guys, is there a follow button on here? Because I know there's people that watch I know that don't know how to work this stuff, including myself right now. So I'm trying to work it out a little bit here, guys, to help anyone who would like to hear me play again in the future and kind of wants to tag me on a follow. Oh my God! It's there somewhere. It's there somewhere. All right. Oh my God! Dance again now, yeah. Now, we've got about 25 more minutes or so worth of music. I'm going to do one more little fix on my setup here, which something's really annoying me, and I thought I normally have an extender on my headphones. It does reach here okay, but I'm treading on it every few seconds, which is I don't want to damage these headphones, so I know I've got an extender literally right in front of me that I'm currently untangling and distracting you with my Aussie charms. Aussie charms, I've got no charm. But I'm from Tasmania, Australia, and I can't hear myself right now. I think you can hear me still, but I'm unplugged, so I don't know. It's time I get to just hear. It's weird when you get the headphones unplugged. You realise you're just in a room by yourself talking. Awkward much. So I'm just going to get a little extender in there. If you're ever streaming, I recommend an extender. And like I said, I normally use it. I just didn't this time because I was a little bit unorganised today. I do apologise about that. So normally I'd have it plugged in, but because I'm using the PC for a number of different things around teaching, around other different, my partner uses it. You know, things get adapted and changed for the individuals who use it. I mean, you live in a household, right? So it's like, it's you got to make things work. You got to make things work. So I think I'm feeling a lot happier now with that headphone setup. Yay. That's a good thing. So welcome to everyone who's joined us. How many do we have in here? How many are currently sitting in the room? Is kind of something I'm curious. 271 of you. So that's a massive audience. 271 people. That's a lot of damn pressure. It's kind of funny. The more people are realizing that actually that sometimes more pressure, other times like let's just jam. Let's go into another piece. So let's do another piece. I just did a cover. Let's spin the wheel. Let's do the wheel. Let's do the wheel thing. What's the wheel thing, I hear you ask? Oh, good question. What a cool question you just asked there. This is the wheel thing just there. You'll see it's got 3 different areas there. It's got questions, original, and cover. I'm going to spin it. If it hits original, I'm making something up. I'll probably use a random chord generator. If it hits cover, I'll play one of my covers, but I'll make it different, like you just heard Dance Monkey. And then, any questions about that, guys? No, the questions are, you can always ask me any questions you want at any time. But there's a random question generator, and this is a question I want, if you're interested in chatting to me, I'd love to be able to have a conversation with you in the chat about whatever the questions that come out of that random generator. So, let's get myself prepped to say the line. Rather than prepping myself all the time halfway in the middle of the line. Let's spin that wheel. Yes! Look at it go. Original. Thanks, Will. That was a good spin. I think we're going to be doing a bit of an original, so I don't think I need you anymore, Mr. Spinner. No worries. Go off you go. Get out of here. Go. No, that one. Go. It's gone. In case you didn't realise. All right, we're going to do an original. So here's how the original is going to work. If you only just joined us, you might have seen me do one of these a little bit earlier. You'll get to see me do one now. This is a random chord generator. Let's hit that generator. Yay. B flat minor 7, E flat minor 7, D flat, F minor. Yes, I'm going to use those chords. Come up with a jam. I don't know what it is yet. Let's find out together. I'm trying to work out how to play this. My keyboard skills are average, by the way. I'm learning. I'm getting better. Just got to be I've got to use my thumb for that. Some trickier chords in there. We'll make it work. I think I'm going to use a drum beat to inspire me so I can think of an idea. In fact, I know exactly what I'm going to use. For those budding musicians out there, or even if you're just interested in music, there's a cool app that I believe is free at the moment by Korg. There's another one on iOS, but Korg's got this one called Chaosilator. Check it out. It's free at the moment, and it's normally like $25 or something. So I can't remember how much exactly, but it's not normally free. They made it free so people have things to do inside. Anyway, it does like loop stuff, really cool sounds. So for instance, I'm going to use this to give myself a bit of a beat. Just got to move your thumb around. 2 different sounds. It's pretty cool. Let's see if I can try to find some other sounds in here. So the key's in B flat, so you just got to find B flat. You could go to that chord side I went to and do that, and then you click this and you go minor, sweet. Click on that. Let's find a random sound. I don't even know what it sounds like. Let's go with noise, SEQ. What's that? We're gonna use that now. So now I've got this sound in the background now. I've just put on my loop pedal. I'll use the Boss RC300. And I'm going to try it. Let's try another sound. Just randomly. Reverse guitar. So I'm going to try and use that and see what I can do with it. I haven't used those chords yet. Here we go. Alright, so that's just a bit of a made up one just there. I'm gonna re-spin it again and continue on with this song. So what that means is I'm gonna go to the random chord generator. I'm gonna use these chords in a moment. Not gonna get to it straight away because we've got a different bass line there. But I'm gonna transition now into these chords here. Another random improv jam just coming your way. Try and keep it sort of chill. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I'll see you at the end of it. See ya. Sipping on straight chlorine. Zip it, zip it on. Zip it on. Zip it, zip it on. Zip it on. Sipping on straight chlorine. Zip it on. Zip it on. Zip it on. Zip it on. Sipping on straight chlorine. Zip it on. Sipping on straight claw. All right, that was I don't know, it was a lot of things. It kind of transitioned between a whole bunch of different little ideas. For those that don't know what I kind of use for looping in, let's have a look. Let's give you the tour. So down at my feet here, this is a Boss RC RC 300. You're gonna see sock cam. I've got socks on that are appropriate. I've got guitar socks on. One's acoustic, one's electric. They look odd, but they're matching, if you know what I mean. So first channel has a zippy on. I bought things in out. I deleted things as I went along. Second one just has that little part. Third part. has this part. So if I combine certain parts, and I've recorded them onto different channels. We put them all together. And you have something called a tune. You have a tune. You have a tune. I've never actually picked this up very often. It normally just stays in place. I think I look better in black and white. I look less tired. I have not been sleeping. It's been hard to get the old snoozers in lately. I think I've been because I'm down in the basement here. Most of the time I'm working for my work now in this basement. I lose track of time. I always was an insomniac before that, and now it's just like, now I feel like I'm just going to bed when I'm tired. No, I'm working quite a bit. I mean, as a Monday act. So you know how, like, I don't know about you guys. Do you ever do the life plans where every time you keep trying to make new plans and schedules for the week and make everything work really well and as efficiently as possible, and then you try that and then you readapt it and then it goes wayward and you forget the plan altogether, and then you bring the plan back together. And as a Monday, I've got the plan. I'm following my plan. I've got a weekly schedule that I've set up for myself, a bunch of different things, little things like that, to kind of make it so that way when I'm at home, it feels like I'm at work still. So I did lose, not lose. I keep saying lose. I didn't lose 2 jobs. I lost work until this is over, and it's not a short one, is it? All indications indicate quite a few months at least, and then it's not. I don't think it's ever going to go back to the life exactly how it was. And we'll still have remnants of the good stuff. We'll keep the good stuff. Yeah. So I did stagehand work for a lot of concerts over here in Canada where I live. I know you're like, what, Canada? What? If you just joined us, but I'm from Tasmania, Australia, but I live in Canada with a beautiful Canadian partner. I met her over in London, UK, when I was over there, did some teaching. I went over there for a couple of years, did some teaching, and I met her there. And then next minute you know, traveling all around the world. Not all around the world, just places we could afford, because we were all like working holiday sort of thing. Worked pretty hard the whole time through, but it was fun. Like, it was, while I was working, there's some tough, you still have your regular days and stuff. It was nice. It was nice. Anyway, I need to get some food. I haven't eaten. Like, we try to get some food just before. I have a stream before this on Twitch. And on Twitch, I had a couple of hours stream, and then I was going to take an hour break and do dinner. And my partner went down and said, "Hey, do you want some pizza tonight?" And of course, I'm like, "Yes." Hells yeah. But they hadn't ordered at that point, and I was already starving. I was about to get myself a snack, and then I got overwhelmed with a bunch of stuff, which is why I was unorganised when I jumped on today. My stomach's literally screaming at me to go get food. I need to eat. I need to go get food. I haven't eaten really anything all day, and it's 10 o'clock at night, so I'm really hungry. So I'm going to get some food. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the concert tonight. I need some outro music. This will do as outro music. So thank you very much to everyone who's checked it out. If you followed me on over there on Next Music or their new app, I think it's called. I just discovered it tonight. It seems pretty cool. I'm looking forward to checking it out and seeing how it all works. But the new app is called Live Sessions. So I'll be seeing some of you guys a bit more on there. I think that's more focused at the streamers, the music streamers, rather than the game of the game on Next Music. Those people on YouTube, I appreciate you as well. Feel free to always chat. And I know that my YouTube channel is growing. There's guys, if you do like what I do, please support me. As I said, I've lost work due to the current situation. This is my way to try and still earn a living and all that sort of stuff. So and I've got to double check even for my eligibility to be able to get those sort of like that help that the government might be helping some people with. Maybe I'm not eligible to that sort of thing, you know. So down there, things like that down the bottom. Next Music is Troublesome. On Twitch, it's Troublesome1234. On YouTube, just search for Troublesome1234. You'll find some of my stuff. I'm growing. I'm getting better every time. It's gone now from a hobby to what is, I guess, is a job, full-time job. So I'll see you next time. I'll let you know, keep an eye on my schedule, and I'll let you know when I'm on next time. So until then, thank you everyone hanging out. Thanks for those people who sent through the love today. And those little, what I mean by love is there's little emotes that you have above you. If you haven't followed and you enjoy what I do, follow. Otherwise, see ya. I'm out of here. I'm hungry. I'm getting food. sipping on straight glory. Yeah, I'm hungry, I can't wait to get a feed, so I'm gonna go now, you know what I mean. I've got a pizza and it's waiting for me. Delicious, so crusty and full of really nice, delicious toppings that I ordered, and I cannot wait to eat it. But it's probably cold, so I have to put it in the microwave and see what I can do about heating it up without making it all screwed and making it all sloppy and yuck. I want it still to retain what it's all got from the lovely store. So guys, see you later. I hope I haven't been a bore. I'll catch you next time. I'll catch you of late. I can't figure out how else to rhyme, so bye. Farewell.